Hey friends, we were able to, so unfortunately we weren't not able to get any of the new Pokemon set that came out today. I guess I wasn't paying attention about when that was coming out, because yesterday I saw where you could pre-order from Best Buy and then also from Target, but like, of course, by the time I found out about it, it was too late and it had already been sold out. We did not go by Walmart today, but we did go by Target. They did not have anything there. And then we went next door to the vending machine. So at first, whenever we went to the vending machine, they had the booster bundles of White Flare available, and then they also had single packs. So we got 3 of the single Phantasmal Flames packs. They also did have single packs of Journey Together. And so we bought this one and these 2. And then after these vended, this was not showing at all when we first purchased from the machine. But then after we made our first purchase, the Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle showed up as available. And then one more of these showed up. So there, whenever we left the vending machine, there was still one pack, single pack of the Phantasmal Flames available and the single packs of Journey Together. There was, so we went in the grocery store after we made our purchases at the machine, and when we came back out, there was somebody who parked their van outside the store in like a fire lane where you're not supposed to be parking, didn't have hazards on or whatever, when there were plenty of parking spots around. And she went in there and was checking the machine and didn't get anything. Or if she did, she probably got just like one single pack, and then that was it. So we did make sure to leave some for other people. I guess we'll go ahead and start with the Phantasmal Flames. So I have been looking, and I have seen people posting of how people have gotten a lot of Charizards in the Lob Bunny packaging. So we got one Lob Bunny, one Gengar, and one Heracross. I guess let's open the Heracross first. See what we can find here. Yeah, I guess. And then, yeah, we went to the Walmart yesterday. I guess we can go to Walmart again, like, over the weekend and see what we can find. But, yeah, it's disappointing to not be able to find anything at Target. We got Zigzagoon, Mischievous, Charmeleon, which I haven't even seen what is going to be available in the new set. However, I have heard that there are a lot of reprints. They reprinted, I think I see something. How exciting. Weekly stuff. They reprinted Dragapult. So I guess we're going to be playing with Dragapult again. Or continue to play with Dragapult. Some of us never stopped. Murkrow, Milcery, Mismagius, EX. Let's see what this ability is. As long as the Pokemon is in the active, whether your opponent's active moves to the holo is making it hard to read. There we go. Whenever your opponent's active Pokemon moves to the bench during your turn, their new active is now confused. And then the attack does 150 for 2 energy, and you can draw every time you attack. With that attack, you can draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, and it is for 260 health. That's pretty good. And then our basic energy. So let's put our Mismagius EX over here. Let Pikachu hold him. Or her, I guess. She looks like Mismagius looks like a girl to me. And she's purple. We'll call her a she. Okay. Let's see what Gengar has for us. Yeah, I haven't been playing online or anything either, so when you play in the online game, they give you, if you're doing the battle pass or whatever, they give you cards from the new set. And then, so we gotta get to playing and see what we can find in the online game too. We had Nimble, Pillswine, Apalm. He like looks extra cartoony here. Apalm is always funny to me. Palmo. He looks so mischievous. Palmo. Battle Cage. What does this one do? Oh, wow. No damage. On the bench. From attacks. Okay. Brimmelghast. Oh, confusion again. With Bramblegast. Archaludon. Viper. Oh wow, that's good. It does extra damage. Smeargle. Oh wow, Megalopony. EX. And Leaf Energy. So that's interesting. It would have been interesting if we got a Megalopony in the Megalopony pack. But let's see what we can get from Megalopony. Hopefully there's a Charizard in there, but we'll see. I mean, always be the truth. Rock. That's interesting. I thought this was it wouldn't have been a holo on the top, but it looks like this background is not, it has like a pattern to it. I've never noticed that the non-holo cards have a pattern to them. Lombre. He looks so upset. What's wrong with him? Trapinch. Zigzagoon again. Low Kicks. Gliscor. What is that? Poison and you can't retreat. Wow. Fire Breather. Palmot. Cake Fist. 60 damage to itself. And Paralyze. Wow. Mammothwine. And Suicune. So we didn't get anything in that pack. So that's not true. I guess it could, like, it's sometimes true. We'll say it that way. Not this time for us. Let's open the Prismatic Evolutions next. I'm glad we were able to get more of this set because it's kind of difficult. I think it's kind of difficult to get this set. And also, oh my gosh, the sleeve is stuck. I think it's also kind of difficult to get cards from this set. I don't know. So each booster bundle comes with 6 packs in it. So are these all? No, they're different. I didn't realize that. That's how few of these I've opened. I didn't even notice that they're all different. So we have one with Umbreon and Espeon, Glaceon, and Leafeon. Another one with Glaceon and Leafeon. Sylveon. I love Sylveon so much. And then these 3 has the... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Vaporeon. Yeah, I can't... These 2 are like... They look the same to me, but this is Glaceon, this is Vaporeon. And Flareon and Jolteon. So we got 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. I'm going to save Sylveon for last. So let's open this one. That's interesting. I haven't seen where... Amaris. I haven't seen a pack where you open it and there's a supporter as the first card. Usually it's Pokemon. That's interesting. So we have Amaris. I see something. I think we got an Ace Spec. Amaris. Furfrou. I don't know how to say that. Riolu. Friends in Paldea. Diplin. People have been making interesting decks with Diplin. Yeah, we got an Ace Spec. I see the pink edge right now. Blast Trumpet. Heatran. Sparkling Crystal. I needed this for Spritzy, and Umbreon, and Hollow Fire Energy. I needed this for my deck. And I don't remember if we traded for it. We traded it to a friend for it, or if we found it in another pack that we opened. But at any rate now, we have 2 of them. So let's do one of these next. Houndoom. Professor's Research. They printed this card so many times. Like, literally all of the, like, whenever I use this card in my decks, I always make sure to, like, use one of each different kind. Applin. Goldeen. That's interesting. So, let's see. I noticed that Diplin had this ability as well. Are they the same? Festival Lead. If a Festival Grounds is in play, you can use the attack twice. If the first knocks it out, you can attack another active Pokemon with their other Pokemon that they promote. Wow. Yeah, it's the same. So that Festival Lead is the same. That's interesting. Area 0 under depth. So this one is a good one. It's a stadium that lets you, if you have a Terra Pokemon in play, it lets you have 8 Pokemon on your bench instead of 5. So that's good. Regigas. Carmine. Duraludon. Another Professor's Research. Espeon and Still Energy. Let's look if, yeah, it's different. I was going to say that I think that Professor's Research is different. And also, I don't think it had this before. The one from the prior set where the professor is a lady that I don't recall her name. It doesn't have their name up here, but that's interesting. So this is Professor Elm. And then the one that we had before is Professor Rowan. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Okay, let's do another one of these. And we'll do these 2, and then we'll do Eevee and Sylveon last. Dreepy. Miltank. Another Riolu. Aromatisse. Perfume Press is Confusion. Crispin. That's a good one. We've been using Crispin in our decks. Bronzong. I see something. Techno Radar. Iron Boulder. What does that say? If you don't have the number of cards in your hands. Oh, wow. That's funny. If you don't have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent does, then the attack does nothing. That's interesting. Houndour. Tyranitar EX. I didn't even know that this was part of this set. I thought that yeah. I don't think I've seen this card before either. Wow. That's going to do a lot of damage. Grind can do a lot of damage. Can do 50 for each damage attack, or each energy attached to this Pokemon, and then Tyrannical Crush after 3. You can discard a random card from your opponent's hand. That's wild. Alright, we'll put our Tyranitar down here. And then we'll open this one next. Houndour again. Another Applin. Goldeen. Hoot Hoot. Oh, that's interesting. Hoot Hoot can't go to sleep. Another Crispin. Bronzong. 10 damage. 10 less damage. Okay, that's a good one. Another Techno Radar. Duskull. I'm glad that we got this because I don't remember. I was making the Lopunny EX deck and with Mega Kangaskhan, and I think that I needed one of these and didn't have it. I have Bug Hatching Set, Whimsicott, and Elite Energy. I had these in my oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. In my other deck that I was playing with, I had those, but I don't know what happened to them. Like, I took them out, and now I can't find them. So at least now I have one more. In my Dragapult deck, I had. Because the Dusclops and Dusknoir, those two, they have an ability where if you... Their ability is an attack. Like, you can use the ability and cause damage, but then the Pokemon also dies. So, like, you can use it to get 2 prizes, but then you're also giving a prize since your Pokemon faints by doing that. So, like, I don't know. I never, and I should have, like, I would just have them in my deck, but they take a while to get set up too. But what was happening is I would just have them there and not use them. Lopunny, another Dreepy, Miltank, another Professor's Research. This is Professor Sycamore, Explorer's Guidance, Shaman. Oh well, we have an energy from this Pokemon to your bench. That's a good one. Professor Turo. This is a good one too. Pinsir, Briar. Let me see what this one does. You can use this card only if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage, you could take an extra prize. By Terra Pokemon only, you could take an extra prize. Sylveon. There she is. She's so pretty. I love her. Alright, last one from this booster bundle. So we haven't gotten any of the full art Eevees. That's the second time this has happened, where we have a trainer or a non-Pokemon card at the top. Roto Stick. We'll give the top 4 cards. You can reveal any number of supporters and put them into your hand. Shuffle the rest back. That's a good one to help you get supporters. Painrotom. Hoothoot. I haven't seen this one. Habbenberry. Attached to Dragon. It takes... Oh, wow, that's a good one. It lets your dragons take 60 less damage. Great Tusk. Professor Sada. Suicune. Overrun. 30 damage to the bench. Plus 30 to the active. Pheasantipity. This is the Psychic Pheasantipity. Noibat. Okidogi. Fighting Okidogi. So that's interesting. Did not get any... But yeah, I think that set is hard to get EXs from. The last one that we have is a White Flare. This is the one that has Hilda in it, which Hilda's good again. Are these all? Yeah, these are all the same. These are all the same art. I guess we'll just like split them in half and then do these this way. Yeah, so the set that came out after this, which I apologize, I don't recall which one it was. It also had Hilda in the starter decks. So we got, after trading for and buying Hildas off of Mercari, we got more Hildas from the pre-release that we went to because they were in the starter deck. Tepig, Woobat, Scraggy. He's always so funny to me. And the lines are like extra thick. Shelmet. Why does he look like that? These are so funny to me. Ferrothorn. Oh, I see something. Steelif. 40 less damage for Reflect. Telekinesis. That's interesting. So let's just look at these. These attacks have the damage out to the side like this. These don't. So this one I understand why it doesn't, but it doesn't have, I guess because they ran out of room, maybe. I don't know. That's interesting. But Reflect, I understand why, because it's not an attack, like, it's more like an ability, but you still have to have energy to do it. But this one, I guess they just ran out of room. I don't know. Gigalith. Sawsbuck. Boldor. Buffalant EX. And Elite Energy. So this one, I'm like 90% sure this is a reprint, because I used to use, this was like a really long time ago, like in like 2011. I used to use the regular Buffalant with these attacks in my deck. I'm pretty sure that my deck then was Darkrai with Sableye, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that I used that Buffalant with those same attacks. That's what I was telling my partner, is that the reason why there are so many reprints in this new set that came out recently is that that's interesting. I'm going to bring up the Ferroseed that we got. No, it was Ferrothorn. Never mind. I was like, wait, why do they have different attacks, but it's the same thing? Because it's not. This is the baby. We had Ferrothorn before, now we have Ferroseed. And yeah, the reason why there's so many reprints is because they're pumping them out so fast that they're running out of Pokemon and attacks to make. Yamask. Dino. I love Dino. He's so cute. He will paralyze you, though, with Body Slam. Mindfu. Stoutland. Flip 3 coins. Oh, wow. That's a good one. The first one, you get cards from your discard pile back in your hand. And then if you have special... Wow. The second one. That's a lot of energy, though, to do 200 damage. Some attacks are expensive. Vanny. Oh, wow. Heal 100 from each of your basic Pokemon. That's a good one. Hilda! We got one. Vanillux. Zweilous and Chandelure. Let's look at Double Freeze. Oh, wow. 90 for each heads. And they're paralyzed if you get any heads. Zweilous. Chandelure. Oh, wow. That's a lot of energy. If you have 10 or more fire energy in your discard pile, this does 100 more damage. Or the next one, you can, for 2 energy, you can do 180 damage, but you gotta throw them away. Well, then you could just use this one after that. We got a Hilda. I'm so happy. Because that's the other thing, too. I don't know how, and I feel bad about it, but I don't know how some of our Hildas got wet and now they're all bent. So we have a replacement Hilda now because I think we're both using Hilda in our decks. So we have enough. It's just that I was having to use one of the ones that got damaged. But now I have a new one that I can use her instead. I think we'll have to check. I'm pretty sure we might have gotten a full art Hilda as well. I don't know. Pinsir. He's so cute. Oshawott. He's so cute too. I love him. Pentrat. Item card. Put it in your hand. That's a good one. And there's Wireless. That's a lot of energy for only 100. Energy retrieval. That's a good one. I see something. Swana. Heat more. What is this? Search your deck for any 3 fire Pokemon or basic fire energy. Put them in your hand. That's a good one. Ignition energy. This one. Wow. If it's attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your turn. But if it's attached to an evolution, it gives you 3 energy. That's great. Blissel. Archeops. See, I thought the edge. I thought this was something. And then the water. That's interesting. That hollow is interesting. But yeah, because of the edge, I thought this was something. But it's not. What is this ability, though? During your turn, if it's active, you can devolve. Wow. You can devolve the Pokemon by putting the evolution back in their hand. So we have 3 left. Let's go from the bottom. Tepig, again. Gothita. Vanillite. Flip a coin, it does 20 more damage. I don't know why. I need to stop it. But I will, like, avoid attacks that are with flipping coins. I don't know why. Surprise attack. Simisear. He has such a big mouth. Why? Oops, I skipped one. Harlequin. Shuffle your hand into your deck and then flip a coin. If you get heads, you draw 5. And your opponent gets 3. If you get tails, then you get 3 and your opponent gets 5. Stunfisk, Excelgor, Swoobat, Tornadus, and a cool Leaf Energy. Oshawott again. He's so cute. Trubbish. Also, possibly unpopular opinion, Trubbish is really cute too. He's just a little guy. Herdier. Pignite. Stuck together. Swoobat. Oh wow, that's a good one. Happy Return. If you need to pick up one of your bench Pokemon and all the cards, put it back in your hands. If you have a Pokemon on your bench that's about to die, you can use Happy Return and it will save them. Swana. Scrafty. He still looks funny. Oh wow, we got a full art Mindfu. Tornadus, full art Mindfu. Oh my gosh. We got two full arts in the same pack. We got a full art Mindfu and then Hydreigon EX. That is a lot. We'll look at one at a time. So this is pretty, but like sometimes I don't think cards have any business being full art because like this is for 60 HP and it only has a little 20 attack. Anyway, it's cute. And then this one, let's look at the ability. If it's knocked out, you get 1 more prize. And then for 5 energy, you get to do 200 and they can't retreat. That's wild. And last one. I want one more Hilda. I know I don't need her, but she's useful and I like her. Lillipup! He's so cute. I love him. Roggenrola. He's so funny to me. I don't know why. Just a little rock dude. Dino again. Basculin. Oh wow, so okay, this one you have to have damage on it for it to work. So I guess you'd have to use bite first. Simitheer again. Leavanny. Stoutland. Zebstrika. 30 damage to one of the bench Pokemon, in addition to 100 on the active. Lampent. Cofagrigus. Extended damage Agrigus. That's funny. Move all damage from one of your bench Pokemon to the opponent's Pokemon. Wow. And then Confusion. And a fire or a fighting energy. Wow. I was just looking at the color and not looking at the type. Okay. So just to recap, we got the Hydreigon EX, the Full Art Mindfu, the Tyranitar EX, Bouffalon EX, Sparkling Crystal, Acebec, Mismagius EX, and Mega Lopunny EX. I hope that y'all had fun with us today opening cards. I appreciate you. If you would like to see more content like this, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.